Well, hello again. This is another little video. This is number 150. In all the years I've been doing it, that's what I've got to. First of all, may I wish you all a happy new year and a prosperous one. And hopefully you don't get anywhere near these viruses that are floating around. I have had a throat infection, which I'm now antibiotic, so my breathing, well, my voice is a lot better, but also I can go to sleep at night now. And first of all, I would like to thank everybody who subscribed to my channel, much appreciated, and also everybody who's done a donation to my channel as well. Thank you very much. Again, much appreciated. Now, as you know, odd times I get different things sent me. Odd little locos or something like that, which I used to get from Fred at one time. And then that gentleman sent me the Flying Scotsman, which is very, very much appreciated. Now, another one, I've actually got a friend, another railwayman, in Sri Lanka. And what he's just sent me is 10 packets of pure Ceylon tea. Michael, thank you very, very much. Much appreciated, and I'll be enjoying those in the near future. Thank you very, very much. So, thank you to everybody. And one of the things is that I enjoy programming. As I've told you before, I've got about 140 programs floating around in my system. And I love twisting them. Now the thing is we can get a program where we get a train which will go from there, round a few times, stop, and that's it. That's a program. You know, the thing is, if you've got sound trains, you can put the sound on, you can put the horns on, such like that. But such as these two, they haven't got sound in them. So it doesn't sound as well, does it? Doesn't get the same effect. But what I do is I fiddle. When I'm running programs, I can fiddle my programs, as I will show you with that one there, my new 24. Now, one of the things is, as I've done videos on it before, is I can do my train announcements, which is this. This newer version, now, what you can do with this is when you press record, it play all the bits and pieces you've got done, and then what it'll do, it will actually put it straight into the sound file of Railmaster. So all you've got to do is find it in and put it in your programs. Now what I do with my systems, when I'm doing these, is that I then work out what I'm going to put in. Again, got a stopwatch. Basically, it's the stopwatch inside a mobile phone. And all I do is press the start button, press this button, which is the play there, run this part of the program over until it's done what it's got to do, all the announcement, stop the stop clock, and then what it is say it's 42 seconds or 30 seconds, whatever it might be. And then what I do for my programming my locos, what I do with that then is I would actually go up here, press the little tape recorder there, and it says whatever you touch now, it's going to record, which we know if you're doing this with the functions and everything else, right? So what I've done with this one, I've added another little twist into it. But first of all, what I'll do, I'll show you this particular class 24 on its normal system. So this is the little program I've run for it, so I'll just click that one.
The next train to depart on platform 2 will be the 12:50, the Red Dragon service to Bangor, calling at Chester.
So he's got the cab lights on. Now this is not part of Railmaster, so it overrides it, so it doesn't affect it in any way or form. So you see the headlight come on in a minute. Head code, it should say, there you are. And then when this is all sounds finished, the cab will go off and it'll start off. Get ready. So that's done that. There's the cab gone off. Now it'll start off on its way. Here it goes. It's now going to run round the track. Remember, this has got no sound on it, as you can tell. It's just running round as we get with all our trains. But when it goes around here, it'll do a little trick. Think, hang on, that train has got no sound. How did you get a horn? And I'll show you how that is in a second. Let this to finish its own little programme. It looks lovely with the snowplow on now. Also, they go in the NEM pocket, so they're a lot easier to fix. You haven't got to glue them underneath, or they're going to catch on anything. They're really good. Of course, it's Batman. It's going to be good. So coming around here, it's going to stop here, you know, and I know exactly it should be there. That's how I know the program's working. Now, it's just done that. It's now going to have the head code go off. There we are, and then it'll have the cab go off as well. There we are, it's gone. That's how it does it. Now, what it was is when you heard that train sound, is because anything when you're running a program, anything you run in here, it's going to affect it as well. So that 31 is here, and there's that one of the horn. Now another one, which some trains have and some trains don't have, is wagon clanging. Such as that one has actually got it in, but that's a cost 20. But what it is if that has got no sound in it, what happens is, as it comes up here in those wagons and the train pulls on, all you've got to do is this. And it sounds as if the wagons are just clanging. And it isn't that at all. It's another train. It's actually, in fact, it's this one here again. I've got another one in this one here as well. So some trains have got them in, some haven't, these TTS ones. So you can play with them and fit them into the actual sound. So what I've actually got is that particular one we've just done. If I go to here and go to its little program, the banger on there we are. So what it was is there's the cab lights gone on there, and then there's the distance from that to when I'm starting the train in the system, and I just put, via this plus thing here, I just put that file into the system, and that's how I fit my programs in like that. Another way you can actually do it is if you actually had that particular train, such as that one we just done. Well, we'll do another one. Where is it? Let's do this one. That didn't that one. Wrong one. Let's say that one there, right? What I can do with that one, I can actually then go to here and go to merge, and then just click up here, and I can merge two into one. So and then just give it a different name that it's got up there. That's all I have to do. So such as like those two there, that program is already done. I can make a program for that, and then all I've got to do is to merge that one into that one. You can merge it, any part of it, at the start of it, at the end of it, whichever you want to do. Usually it's better if you're going to do two together, so you press the two together, and then when you've done it, all you've got to do then is give it a name. Now the thing is, what might happen is where they're actually stopping at the moment might not be the correct, so you might have to do some little bit of adjustment on the stopping of the trains. But other than that, that's as easy as it is. Now, one gentleman asked me, well, you can't run programs and run trains as well. Oh, yes, you can. And I'll show you that now. So what I'm going to do is add those two. And what I'm going to do is turn the lights on the trains, so we know which is those two there, right? Now, what I've got up here, I've got a GWR pannier there, and I've got a DB Schenker there. What's going to happen is this one is going to come out, come all the way around and stop here. Then that one, the Schenker, will actually come out and go to there and stop. The points will change. It'll go back and then go into where that one is. And then the pannier will come up and go into where that one is. Then the Schenker will come out, come all the way around to here, and the pannier will come out. The pannier will go back into its own home, and then the Schenker, which is here, and go back into where it come from. And that was one program all in one go. I didn't merge, didn't do nothing. I did all that program all in one. So what we're going to do now, as we've got these two here, we're just going to start this one off up here. And what that is this little shunting one here. So if I actually just do this for starters, and we do this, just make sure. What's going to do now is this is going to start up, because that one's a sound one, this one isn't, of course. You should hear the points click. There's the points. This one will start up. I'm just going to show you this bit before I do the other bits. So there it is, that's moving. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to set off those two other trains, which is these two here. And as at the same time, that program is running in the background. These two, say, are going round as normal. This one is here. Now this one should actually come round to roughly here and stop. Alright. The points will click, putting them straight again. Now this one's going to come out. Here it comes. And say these two are running around as normal, while this little thing's doing all on its own. I can do stuff like in these sidings here, I can do stuff around here, I can do stuff over there, while these other programs are running. So there it goes. Now what's going to happen now is the points will click. And that should now come into where that one just been, where the panel has just been. Should come down here. Here it comes. I say these two are operating as normal trains, no trouble at all. This one will stop. And this one now will go back and go up there. There he goes. So you can run your normal trains while you're running programs in sidings and everything else which you've made. It is as easy as that. So I love doing these programs. I love challenge of working out how to do things. One of the easiest ways is to actually just sit down, work out what you're going to do, and then just do a quick run and then just do it. You might have to do a little bit of fiddling with the stops. Same as this one, this is gets a bit complicated. So this is the way this one works. So same with that one there by rights normally is here and doing a bit of a shunt here. Look, that's coming out now. That should come all the way around to here by rights. I know every movement of every one of these programs. I did have one, which is my Gadwall, with coaches in there, and it came out all the way around the track and stopped here. It then did 3 laps of the track and stopped again. It then went from there over the crossing like it did there. And then what it did, it backed up and went back into where it come. And that was 3 programs merged into one. Now this one should actually come out now and go back that way. Here it comes round here. That should stop about now. There we are. The points will click and it'll actually go back into its home where it's just come from, originated from, let's put it that way. Oh well. That stops there. There's a little peg. Can you just see the little peg? I know that's in the right place. Now this one now will start back. And while that's doing that, what I can actually do with this now, I can actually stop them where I want, so I'll just stop them there so you can hear me a bit better. That's just now going to go and go back into its own little home, and that finishes that program off. Now I had a chap just before, well, Christmas Eve it was actually, in the morning. He got some points problems, and as I said in the last video, I said, look, just send me the track plan, I'll have it back in 15 minutes. He did that. 15 minutes later, he got his trains and he got everything running. It's perfect. Now, New Year's Eve, daytime, a friend of mine who lives about 11 miles away, he hadn't used this for a little while, and he couldn't get nothing working at all. I said, right, go on TeamViewer. As I've said before, if you go on TeamViewer, one of the things is I can do stuff in minutes sometimes. And I went on, what he got the wrong port numbers. Changed all his port numbers around, flicked it, 10 minutes, he was working, he's got a full railway again. So that's the thing is, I've done this for, as I say, I've had this for 9 years, but I've been working videos for about 6. But the main thing is I've had because I have people giving me problems, I don't have problems, is I can actually solve problems in minutes, because I've had these problems come up time and time and time again. So I know straight away which part of the system to look at. Now, one thing is in the system, is a lot of people, which most of us, when I go in, I do this. One thing is with the TeamViewer, people get frightened. It's TeamViewer. I can get into your computer and hack your computer. I can't. All I do is when you go on, you give me 2 code numbers, I put them in, and what it does, it then gives me access to your computer. But the thing is, you can see where I'm going in your computer. I don't want to look at your pictures, I don't want to look at your documents. All I'm interested in is getting this and getting it working for you in time. So anyway, people do get a bit afraid of that, but what happens is when you turn the TeamViewer off, the ID will stay in my computer, which is ideal for me because I've got a list of about 60 in there. But the thing is, the password's changed, so I can't get back in. Once it's turned off, I can't get back in. I need you to give me the code number again to get back in, or the new code number. So it is very, very safe. A lot of people use it for business. So, and you'll see comments in the past. I just had one off a chap, and he said, look, he says, what you've just done in 10 minutes, if it hadn't been for you, I'd have thrown this lot in the bin or on eBay by now. You've saved my railway. So this is it. That is what I can do. I enjoy doing all this. Now, you can get me on 01782 302194. My email address is there as well. Please subscribe. Now, I'm here 7 days a week. I might go out one morning in the week, just go shopping. That's only every fortnight. So if you aren't here when you ring in the morning, just give me a call in the afternoon. I'm always here, day and night. I don't go anywhere. I live on my own, so you're not going to disturb anybody. And if you just want to know something about Railmaster, or you want something fixing on Railmaster, just give me a call. Don't be afraid or ashamed. We've all been in the same boat originally. Now there is one. I did check yesterday. There's no updates at the moment. Usually, it's been Christmases when they've done it, December's, and I haven't seen one yet. Usually when I do a video, a day after they put an update in. So I don't know. But anyway, I've got 1 or 2 things in the system which I want to get solved. One is like this now. It's in the demo mode, and I've left some lights on there. Now, if I actually go now and there and go to all, it'll say, no, you can't. And what it says is number 74, which is that one. I've left the lights on, But look, it says it's not that train, it's that train. So that's one little problem they've got to solve. Another one is if you, on this one we say like this, if you actually just put it up to 1 mile an hour like that, and then click on this and go to all, it'll say you can't change it, you've got something running. The problem with it is you've got to figure out which one it is. Now, as it happens, I've got 75 locos in here. This isn't all of them. What I can do with this, I can actually go to here now. I mean, let's turn that light off there. I said we'll do it. Right, go to here, go to all, and 33. There's another one. This one here. Oh, there you are. See, I've left lights on. Do that. Go to all, and there's all my locos. All there. Now the thing is with that particular other one, where if you only put it as 1 mile an hour, the problem you've got is you've got to find which one it is. Now there's two ways you've got to do it. One is you've got to press every stop button on every loco, or turn rail master off completely, turn it back on again, and it'll clear it. You've got the two choices. But that's another little issue that's on the system. Right, another one is if we go to here, which is the track plans, right? I don't have to do this. Let's go back. Let's go out a minute. Don't want that. Right, here, right. I'm in 75 mode here, right? If I go down to 50 mode, I've got that. Now downstairs it's 75 because I've got a bigger screen. This is because it's a laptop. Now one thing that they are working on is that instead of having a percentage like that, you'll be able to enlarge and do it. Seems like you can do that with, you can do that with a track and things like that. You'll be able to do it that way, so you can fit all your layout all in one screen. That's something they're working on at the moment. So there's one or two things in the pipeline for them to do, but I haven't seen nothing of it yet at the moment. So once again, I'll leave you with this one, and I'll speak to you again soon. Remember, my phone number's there, my email address is there. I'm always here. Please contact me. If it's just a chat, I've got people who give me just to call me just to have a chat. So just please do that. I'm always here, and I'll see you again soon. Bye.